Test with Toby. Hello everyone and welcome to Warhammer's Vermintide 2. Vermintide was a prequel to this game and I haven't played that one. Although Vermintide 2 I have played quite a lot and it's absolutely amazing. It's really fun. It's a co-op game where you and up to 3 friends can play together. And it's a horde survival co-op game. If you ever have played Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2, this is very similar. But in Vermintide, it's more of a fantasy feel and more focused towards melee and magic and bombs, stuff like that. It's also more gear orientated. Each time you complete a mission, you get gear and upgrades and talents, and it's a ton of fun. So I thought, why not play Prologue with you guys, and we can explain the mechanics of the game and what makes the game so good. So without further ado, let's jump into the Prologue.
There can be no victory. The darkness always returns. Legends tell that these words were spoken by Sigmar, the first emperor. Some believe he had a vision of what was to come. But Sigmar uttered truth, not prophecy. The darkness always returns. Always. When the Skaven conquered Ubersreich, the flame of defiance guttered. The Reichland should have been lost, but heroes arose, and the Vermintide was repelled. Desperate for revenge, the Ratmen struck a pact with the barbarians of the Chaos Wastes, the worshippers of the Dark Gods. Once again, the Reichland stands upon the brink. Once again, heroes are needed. And yet, in the very hour of victory, the saviors of Ubersreich were taken, seized by the treacherous foe. With every dawn, hope fades. After all, if the greatest can fall into darkness, what chance can there be for those who remain?
So, as you can see in that cinematic we had over there, there was a lot of story that I missed in the first game. But as I can see, we fought back the Skaven side, and somehow, in the end, we got captured. And now we're going to be taken somewhere in Skaven land. We right now play as Marcus. Marcus is a melee hero, focused. He has one spec that is more range focused. Quickly can explain, there are 5 classes total, and each class has 3 subclasses. With different abilities, they play similar but not exactly the same. Like one spec could be more range focused, one could be more tanky, one could be more DPS. So here we have Skaven leaders meeting with the Chaos leaders, discussing their new mean portal.
Worthless minions! Steaming rivals! Hold it! Set back! We made it! Fix this!
Seems like their plans isn't going exactly as planned.
I have an endless horde of rock waiting, ravenous for slaughter.
Now we're going to be taken somewhere.
Pull me! The wall!
Ah! Oh, that could hurt. Oh no!
By Tal!
Luckily enough for us, that portal is malfunctioning, we could escape from our nasty cage. Quickly, we can explain a little bit how the game works. It's plays a lot like FPS,
Don't need that one anymore, mate.
but a lot more melee. We got ourselves our first mace here. I can quickly show you what simple mouse button does.
I've been waiting for this.
Simple mouse button, a little more of a quick attack. If you hold in the mouse button, you got a heavy attack. You can block with right click, and you push while holding block with left click. That is the basics of fighting. We will get explained the rest in a while.
And free already.
As
I
you can
was
see,
just about to help you with that.
Laisa here seems to be some kind of sorceress helping us out.
Yes, it's me.
She's
I'm
going
here
to
help
keep
you
helping us
escape.
throughout the
And with
campaign.
the Skittergate shaking up this place, the
I
time
recently
is now.
played through the whole campaign with my friends. I put in like
You were on
maybe
your way to
14
get
hours of this,
sacrificed, so
and
you
times
can
really
thank
fly
me
when you
later.
play it.
Now go.
Especially
find the
when you
others.
grab
I
3
have
friends
work
to
do.
play. So my plan is that
Hello?
we are going to make a video with them,
Right then.
because that is really where the fun is. Okay, so now we are stuck in a little arena and we're going to fight these guys. I think we're going to show ourselves how to block. There we go.
Crew
And
name
bang.
cage, daily beating, doesn't bode well for you.
Easy peasy.
Rockblock's contra.
This is more of a hard-hitting opponent, and we are going to dodge this. So dodge, as you can see, does this,
Oh, I've got a little
and then we're gonna hit him.
Northlander.
And dodge. Nice. Now we have a lot of rats, and we're using our heavy
You
attack
ain't
to
the
get
only one
wide
who
swings.
can take big swings, rat scum.
There we go. We have more of them. And now you can see the second companion, Bardin, the dwarf. We're going to save him. Eventually we're gonna save the rest of our friends.
Guess I found my first one.
Come here, Bardin.
Azumgi! Get me out of this thing.
I will.
I'm on it,
Soon.
Gorrickson. Won't leave without ya.
Okay, as you can see, the purple bar there filled, and that is my special. Each sub-spec has a special, a different special. And this is tank spec, which has a charge. Boom, boom, boom. Nicely done. Ah, I got hit once. We're gonna break ourselves through here. And then see if we can find our little dwarf friend.
Well, the more tools, the better. Better get that bow.
So, right now you have seen the melee weapon, which is on number 1. Number 2 is the range weapon, which in this case is a bow. Then we have 3 more slots. We have the healing slot, which is on number 3. We have the elixir or the potion slot, which is on number 4. And then we have the bomb slot on number 5. And these resources needs to be carefully planned alongside your team. Otherwise, I'm getting concentrating here. I'm really bad at range in this game, as you can see. Ah, come on. There we go. That is why I play a melee class. One of my friends, Brew, that you have seen in Rocket League and other videos, he loves the elf, and she is really, really good with range. We will see her shortly, I think. Okay, so here is a Chaos Warrior. Chaos Warrior have heavy armor, and you really have to hit those weak spots. And in this case, I think it's the head. If we could hit it. Come on. Head. There we go. We're gonna hit these little rats. Swimming them around. And push. Push. There we go. Die. Where to? Where to? Here. Bardin, we're coming. So, to explain the classes a little bit more, we have Marcus, we have Bardin, he's down. We have Carillion, the elf. Then we have Victor, the witch hunter. And we have Sienna, the pyromancer. We're gonna see them shortly. Come on, Victor. Much like Left 4 Dead, you can, if you die, your health run out. You can help your comrades up. But if you do that too much, they will be dead, and then you will have to run further down the level, and often you can rescue them. Sorry, Bardin, I have to explain. So, this health pack can be used to heal others, and then we have the health potion, which heals just yourself.
That did the trick. Thanks, Zombie. Now, try that lever over there.
Yeah.
All right, ready to kill your way out of here?
Hello, guys. I'm here now. Boom. And the really good thing about this game, and we have Carillion, is when you play with friends. It's absolutely amazing. Here we have the bombs. You can see incendiary bombs and usual bombs, which are like grenades. We're gonna use our incendiary bomb.
And Sienna?
We'll look for her now.
Yeah.
Alicia? So, I wasn't imagining things.
Hello, guys. You see? They are dead. Come on, fire, burn out. Gonna run up here. Here we have another thing that's really good. You can find these barrels lying around in the levels, and they are really good to keep an eye on.
No sense leaving stuff for the vermin.
Here we have the healing I was talking about. Then we have different potions. We have potion of strength and potion of consecration. Concentration is my special bar, so we're gonna use strength. Then we have speed, and we have bombs, which they took instantly. Much like when you play with randoms, they take everything and then you have nothing.
All familiar sounds, mates. Vermin are being burned.
Everything's burning.
Aye, good.
Could it be Sienna? As you can see, Sienna overcharged there. That is a mechanic we can explain shortly. She's a special kind of mage. Come on out, Sienna. Here we have the amazing skitter gate. More healing.
This bloody thing, the gates, I mean, what did the crone call it?
The skitter gate. But no time for gawking, Marcus. Move!
Take myself a bomb.
The skitter
I
gate.
had a
But
bomb.
we need less talk and more lifting platforms these wise.
Hello. Come on. And we're gonna ult here. Boom! Combat is really fluid, and it feels amazing when you're mowing down enemies. Trying to find a different objective, and then there comes a horde of little rat things to kill. Everyone dead? Now they're dead. There we go. Oh shit! That was an explosive barrel. And that is the incendiary barrel. Go away. So I think we're heading up here. Here is more explosive barrels. Ah, we're heading up here. As soon as this fire is put out. We're gonna head to the top, and then I think that is not much left of this tutorial, or the
So
prologue.
far, this definitely beats the cage. But then again, we're going up a bloody
to hunt us
high
down.
cliff on a
Come on.
scaven contraption. Don't remind me of something. Racky ungat platform.
I really need to practice my aim though.
Weapon.
Listen, we're
a
not
long
dying from
way
anything
up.
wrought by Skaven force today, darling. Not after this.
Can we talk about that? I mean, this, a solid skitter gate, Northlanders and Skaven together, Alicia in my head.
Oh,
The
Bardin.
eternal
I'm at your
shame
level
of
now.
being fooled and caught by a rat.
Ah, and where in Grumney's name are we?
I really love their personalities, and when you're playing the game, they usually have these kind of talks with each other. If one player is doing very good, they usually have a comment for it. One player is really bad and can't hit the weak spots, they usually said something like hit the head or something like that.
The weaver's in agony, twisted and torn asunder.
Or their armor's too tough.
Cold teeth.
So
That's a
the
normal
interaction
for us,
between the
then.
characters is a really vital thing that makes this game feel a
Is
lot more
this
fluid and more fun.
Real? I mean, look at this.
So this is the human town, which has been totally sacked. Every human here is killed. And we have dead rats flying around here. And there we have our last hero, Victor, the witch hunter. Let's head in here. And we can talk a little bit more about the different kind of heroes and different kind of classes. So we are going to head to our main hub, and in that main hub you can choose missions, you can do a little bit of each. So this is the character I play the most, Marcus. I have played for about 12-13 hours and I'm level 17. The max level is 30, and at that point you can have all the talents, and this is the hub. It's so much to talk about this game. I'm really passionate about it and I've played it a lot. Here you can play different kind of missions. So you have quick play, just to quickly jump to a game. You have the custom game, which is if you want to play a different mission. So here are all the maps. This is like the story version. You play through these. And then the last one is the skitter gates. The bosses, by the way. At each of these you see there's a helmet, that means that's a boss. And the bosses are really fun to play. You can see we have 4 different kind of difficulties. I have only completed veteran, so I have lots and lots more to come. Then at the far end of the side we have legend, which seems to be incredibly difficult. Then there's something a lot like mythic dungeons in World of Warcraft. We have deeds, heroic deeds. I only have 1, but that means we get a better reward, but we have perks or down buffs. That means the mission is gonna be a lot harder. For this example, we have increased frequencies of horde spawning. We replace all roaming enemies with more powerful ones. And sometimes you can have that if you're down, you're dead. You're completely dead. Or if there are no pickups on the level. So that really prolongs the replayability of this game. Really fun thing is the Twitch integration. So I was thinking about playing this a little bit on Twitch and stream. And that means the watchers or the streamers that watch me can decide a little bit of what's gonna happen. So either they can spawn really difficult minions in, or they maybe can help me out if it's going bad. And I think that is a really fun thing to try out. We are gonna try that out later. Without further ado, we can look at one of the biggest good things about this game, which is the inventory or the gear. And as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different gear slots. We have melee, we have ranged, necklace, charm, and trinket. And each of these have different kind of stats, and these can vary. So when you get a new loot, it could be completely rubbish. And for that we have the crafting. And in crafting you can salvage things that you don't want. Then you can craft items that are more about the things you like. If you don't really like the properties of an item, you can reroll them, or reroll the trait. Then you can upgrade items if you have a really good like mace and shield here. You can put it in here and upgrade it to a legendary one, which is orange. As you can see, my 200 maces. Then we can have illusions, which are like skins on the weapons. We have, yeah, so you can apply the illusion also. One more good thing is talents, which specify your character a little bit more. up to level 25 you can choose different talents, and these are my passive and my special. You saw the special before, it was a charge. And then the passive is an aura that reduces damage on my comrades. Then we have more passives, we have increased stamina, and we reduce damage taken. Cosmetics is something I hope they will put in more. I haven't found any cosmetic items yet. But as you can say, cosmetics is always good. We can quickly look a little bit about which kind of heroes there are. We have the standard warrior, we have Marcus. Start out with the mercenary, which is a 200 DPS class. Then we have the more ranged spec, which uses guns and bows. Then we have the one I like, the tanking spec. And I usually have to play this class because my friends need help. Then we have Bardin, the dwarf, which starts out with a ranged spec, a tanking spec, and an amazing looking Slayer spec, which is melee type. And if any of you have seen anything from Warhammer before, the Slayers are really cool. Then we have the elf, Carillion, which is an expert with agility. She is an expert with bow. She's really agile and smooth to play. Her first spec uses a lot of bows. Her second spec is more of a spear spec. She jumps around the place, dodging, running around, and stabs people. Her last spec is more of a sneaky rogue type, which slices and dices through enemies. Then we have Victor, the witch hunter, which I haven't played so much of. Although one of my friends plays him as a main, and we can try to ask him later on if I get them to play with me. The first spec is standard, quickly paced melee one. He has a pistol and he has a quickly stabbing sword. The second spec is more of a ranged one, the bounty hunter, which seems to be really good. Last one, melee one, the zealot. Looks kind of fun with a flail. Then we have our specialist pyromancer. She's really interesting. Instead of using mana, she has something called overcharge. And it's like mana in reverse. Instead of your mana going down, when you use spells, overcharge is going up. And when overcharge hits maximum, you explode and you die, simply put. So it's really important to have a look on that overcharge meter. Her first spec is like a basic spec. You have Tranquility that reduces your overcharge over time, and her ultimate is more of a like teleport, which leaves flames in her behind. Then her second spec, she seems to have more of a long range one. You can see the first one was more AoE, and the third spec is more of a melee one, Unchained. She uses sword and her usual magic, but when she takes damage, 50% is transferred to overcharge, but her ultimate clears her overcharge. Really interesting character. I haven't played her so much, although one of my friends plays her a lot, so we can ask him about that too. A little quick look at Vermintide 2 there, guys. I think that we will make a video soon, maybe see you guys on Twitch, and I will play this game more because I really enjoy it. It is a ton of fun. So, if you guys enjoy this video, can you please hit that like button? We can hit the subscribe button somewhere on the screen here, and we have more videos to come, so just keep on watching, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you. Bye.
That's what our enemies are doing.